Hello everybody. In this lecture and the following two lectures, we're going to do a simple illustration, rig it with bones so that we can control it, and then do a simple animation. So you're going to see the entire process. Let's begin by starting Moho. And once again, it takes a while to come up. And once it does come up, it shows you the default character. This we don't want, so we're going to go up to say File, Close. Now let's use File, New to create a new project. Let's go to File and Save As, and save this in our project directory. Moho Class. And we'll save it as the file Class Project 2. And let's put a hyphen and say star so we know what we're doing. What we're going to do is we're going to draw a simple star character similar to the debut step-by-step tutorial that I pointed you to in the resources, but much more simplified. So let's begin. We've got a palette here. We've got the purple area showing us the screen area. And what we're going to do is making sure that we're on the layer that we want. We only have one layer. And that we're in frame 0, which is where we do illustration rather than animation, which takes place on the rest of the timeline. So with all of this set up, we'll select Draw Shape. And the shape that we want is a star for the basic body. So let's select that and then pick any place on your palette and just pull the star out. Now we want it to be fairly large so that we can see it, but we also need room to animate it. So let's make it about this size. Now if we go to Transform Shape, we can move it down into the center of our area. Now this star, black and white, is very plain. So let's go ahead and click Select Shape. Come over and click on the star, and notice it's selected now. Now we can come up here and we can change its fill, its stroke, and its line width. We can also give it effects. Another option is to pick colors from the swatches. Let's go ahead and pick yellow to make the star yellow. And black is a fine stroke, and we'll go with a width of 6. I usually use 3 or 4.5 as the line width, but 6 is good for a large character like this. The other thing we want to do is give it a bit of a 3D shape. So let's click on the little arrow here on the effect that says Plane, and come down and click Shaded. This shading is fine. We can control the offset and so on, and the angle of the shading here and how much it blurs. But I'm going to go ahead and go with this default shading. There, now he looks more or less 3D. The next thing we'll do is add eyes. Let's go again to Create Shape, and we'll select the oval. Now, pull the oval out. We want them fairly small so they'll fit in here. So let's zoom in on what we're doing. Once again, select Shape, and come over here, and this time we want the color to be white. So let's click on the color and move the little selector here up into the upper left-hand corner. That'll make it white. And say OK. We don't want this to be shaded, so let's just make it plain. There, now we have a plain black oval. Next, we'll create another shape for the eyeball. Once again, we want the oval, but this time, hold down Shift so we can pull a perfect circle. There we go. That's a nice size for a pupil. Now the thing we want to do with this is once again, select the shape with the Select Shape tool, come over, and this time if we want the fill to be black, which we do, we can use the eyedropper. Pull the eyedropper to any color on the screen and it will use that color. For instance, I can pull it down onto the stroke color and make it black. Now let's use the Transform Points tool to select this and move it into the center of our eye. Next, we're going to make a copy of the eye. Use select points to drag the mouse around the eye. When everything's selected, hit Control-C and Control-V on your keyboard. That's the cut and paste keys. Now, holding Shift, I can transform this shape and make sure that it stays aligned over to the left. We now have two eyes. Let's zoom out by scrolling the mouse wheel. And then I'm going to grab with the right mouse button and drag my picture into the center of the screen. Use select points and select both eyes. Now use the transform tool to move those two eyes into our drawing. Those are a little small and far apart. Let's grab the corner of the transform tool and expand the size of our eyes. Now we can move them into position as larger eyes. Next, we'll create a nose. Once again, we go to Insert Shape or Draw Shape. This time we want a triangle. So let's select that, pull down a triangle, click Transform Points, and we want to transform this. This time, let's zoom in and use the right mouse button to drag the triangle into the center of the screen. Now, if we click in this outside border rather than the inside, in the inside we can move it. In the outside, we can rotate it. So we're going to rotate it until this line is more or less straight up and down, this left line. There we go. Now we can use transform points, click anywhere to unselect all points, and then drag this point down so that it's a right angle in the lower left-hand corner. There we go. Once again, let's select the shape, and this time we want to make it gold again. Well, the simple way to make it gold and to match the star color is to grab the eyedropper on the fill and drag it down over the star. That makes it gold. Now the other thing we want is to remove a line because we don't want to see that as part of our nose. So let's go here and pick Hide Edge, come over and click on the edge that we don't want. There, now you won't see that thick line. Let's zoom out a little, drag the star into the center of the screen, and use the transform tool to move our nose over onto the character. Wow, that's way too large. Let's grab the lower left-hand round button so that we can resize this triangle and then move it down into place. There, we have a nose. As the final drawing element, we're going to create a mouth. Let's go ahead to Draw Shape again and select the Oval tool. We'll pull out an oval about the size that we want. Click Select Shape, click on the shape, make sure it's selected, and then come over here and grab the eyedropper for fill and make the fill and stroke color the same. Now we're going to shape this mouth. Click to make sure no of the points are selected with the Select Points tool, then click on the Curvature tool. Here we'll select the left side of the mouth, and rather than have it rounded, we'll make it peaked by clicking the Peak button. Then we'll go to the right mouth and make that peaked as well. There, this is becoming more mouth-shaped. Now let's go to the Transform Points tool, and we'll take these points and drag them up so that we can make a smile. Now let's grab this point in the middle pull it down so it isn't quite that large, and use the transform tool, clicking on the shape and clicking in the middle and not on the edge to drag that smile over into position. And there we have our smiling star. Now, if we want a preview, if we want to see what our work is going to look like, we go to File and down to Preview. This will draw the animation on the screen. We can then use the wheel on our mouse to zoom in and out to get a clear view of the picture. Congratulations, you've just drawn your first character in Moho. In the next lecture, we're going to rig the character with bones to be able to move it. And then in the third lecture, we're going to actually do an animation with our star. So I'll see you in the next lecture.